Oh, my bad. Damn, I'm talking to you. I'm thinking you listen. I'm thinking you can hear me, bro. That's fucking. Oh, my bad. Damn, I'm talking to you. I'm thinking you listen. My bad. I'm saying, hey, nigga, you heard me talking. I was like, I was just not Diggy had some things downloading on the other PS5. You did. You did. You put a couple in there's some in the yeah, there's in the I get it for you, bro. Yeah. Since you want to get Roger that. DJ, you see that name on the screen? screenshot it, send it to him. Be like, "What? The goons are back in town. The goons are back in town." This definitely deserves a 3-2-1-3. All right, who we bowling with? The Lakeshore, I bet. Lakeshore versus Miami. I'm down with that. Hey, DJ, you remember the jersey I was telling you about? Tell me that shit don't look hard. Me and Diggy, we call it we do the late show with the lake show. That shit look hard, don't it? Yeah. Fuck yeah. That shit look hard, bro. All right, 3, 2, 1, yo. Got me a little Roni. Got me a cold Roni. Got me some Kool-Aid. Bro, got me a big fucking fat ass sandwich. I'm fucking belly full. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Jackson Hayes is a pretty awesome center, bro. That's all I'm saying. He might have a 70 overall, but he's pretty awesome. If you want to play.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on
Oh, let me
2K
load this shit down. My
Sports.
bad.
Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We're in Miami for some Heat basketball. This hometown crowd ready to go. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Doncic outside. The tray. Buries the long
What you mean? Scooter pop pop.
What are some of the advantages, Stan,
Coke butter
of coaching
cheese. How they
teams
say?
with a lot of veterans, a lot of experience?
Kevin, how much time do we have?
No, he does have a slow jump shot animation. He really does.
I mean,
That's what I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to learn them, but
they're smarter. They've seen it all. They have developed a professionalism.
I try to pass it to LeBron, but
I could go on and on.
And there's that fine
Good
line
shot.
between being
Let's
too
go.
weighted in that direction and not having the kind of skill players, the youth, that can drive that engine.
Yeah, I think having a good mix of youth and veterans is very important.
somebody put a game on rookie.
Wiggins outside.
You sure? You looked at it and said rookie? Wow.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Takes a three. Hero, no good. The Lakers
I did not see that, and I don't play on rookie, bro, so I don't know how I got to that.
And that one's good by LeBron.
That is
all about getting
really
into
fucking
it.
weird. You know,
Once
fucking
James
what the
is
fuck?
feeling it. He loves pulling up like that.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win.
Like late nights.
Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets
great.
The slams are
Great.
just too good to miss. And that's another basket for him.
They have
really come out blazing here in the first.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Back to Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 5 now.
Really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
That's his nigga.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Doncic with the bucket. 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else.
Goaltending? I'm challenging that.
Gets involved.
I'm challenging it. Oh, you can't. That's how I believe it.
Guys.
Thank you, David. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
I'm at the end to one, three hands to different. Good night, Jenna. Good night, Jenna. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to you. Thumbs up. Much love. Welcome to the Late Show with the Lake Show.
Lakers leading by 7. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They've got some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now here's James. After Tyler Hero's
Good
miss.
take.
And that one's good by LeBron.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Adebayo. A rebound by the Lakers. Kicks it out to James. Over Wiggins.
Nice
And
shot.
LeBron James gets it to go. 14 points for LeBron.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Early.
The Heat trailed by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Finished off the break.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
and pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Pass to James. To the wing right side. Hachimura.
Yeah, good shot.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Hachimura's got 5 now.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And the Lakers have possession. After the Heat pick up 2. They get it back. Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78%
Come on, Jack.
conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he's good on the second. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers. Great
Oh, shit. Damn, what's the back go?
You can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by Miami. Los Angeles with another miss. 26 seconds left in the first. Burks can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
James.
Good shot.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back
He's
of the
on
rim.
fire.
16 points
Oh.
to LeBron.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
You know what?
Now Hero. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers ahead, up by 29. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in
Thank
this
you.
one.
Come again.
And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early,
It's because your hand
that
hit the ball
opens
before.
up the
When,
floor
yeah, it's weird.
and really helps your offense.
Yeah.
The Heat trail by
No,
12.
because it bounced off of your hand.
This one for 3.
Oh,
Frees it
damn,
from
you
beyond
make
the
this
arc. Heroes got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Heat.
And savvy play by Hero.
It bounced off of DJ's hand.
The defense
Like,
off guard.
the person who tried to dunk it.
Back to Doncic. Hachimura, the screen. Shot from the wing.
Oh, come on, man.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wiggins with it. Defended by Reed. Pass to Ware. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to James. Launches it.
Nice shot.
James making it look easy from deep.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to
Yeah,
get
the call
things straightened
timeout,
out
like,
with his
hold on.
team.
If everybody hit X, we don't have to.
The Heat trailed by 12. There's Hero with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Fires for 3.
Ooh, Green.
Lakers hit again from deep.
Green,
Offensively,
baby,
defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And at this point, Tyler Hero is used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
Stole it.
Yeah, they should have gave you the animation, DJ.
Wiggins has got it. And it's good for 2. Wiggins has got 11.
And really gifted in terms of the physical attributes. And we really see that when Wiggins is out on the break.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, DA. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, our coaching
Even though that wasn't 3, that was still a schoolie papa.
They've been defensively forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
On the wing, Reed. And here's Doncic.
Oh, that's early.
It's good from long range.
The fuck? Did I just make it early?
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guy at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The Heat trail by 16. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Adebayo. 8 points for him. Good ball movement here by Miami. And another basket for Miami.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention stand for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Hero, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And here's James outside.
Oh, nice shot.
And another three for the Lakers.
He's on fire.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Check out LeBron James.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hero from long range drills the three-pointer. Hero's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Heat.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's James outside. Tries again. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Doncic with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. Here's Doncic. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And Matador defense, that's
Yeah,
one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Hero with it. 8 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Lakers with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
Thank you.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Adebayo the screen. There's Hero with the 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. From past the arc. Hero can't get that one to fall. The Lakers on offense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. LeBron shot is off. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. They've been struggling.
It's all about practice, man. This is a practice game right here, man.
For sure.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank
Nice
you very
shot,
much.
green
LeBron
bean,
James
jelly
is still
machine.
dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Back to Hachimura. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Drills it from outside.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
And the Heat all-time hit.
Hey, what's up, Christopher? What's up, what's up? Welcome, welcome, buddy. Cool.
1:15 left to play in the third. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Has to wear. Hero from long range.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wiggins has got 15.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Back to James. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Hero from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's James missing. Miami with the ball. Here's Burks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now at the line,
And Burks hits 2 free throws. 19 seconds left in the third. On the wing, James. Lets it go from deep.
Green.
Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3 points.
LeBron's got 36.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring.
74.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Hachimura penetrating. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Love you too, Christopher. Thank you. God bless you.
Hero, no good. LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
Well, that's his bread and butter. Getting downhill, attacking. What a great mindset.
Here's Wiggins. A rebound by the Lakers. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Miami ball.
Puts it up off the inbound. Adebayo with the bucket.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Doncic feeling it out. Shoots over Hero. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight. And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Outside Hero. Adebayo the screen. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
From deep, James. Miami grabs the miss.
That's all right.
In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Wiggins. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wiggins has got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Hachimura. And Ware pulls it down. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Outside, James. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice shot.
James has got 41.
And they have been relentless.
Oh, my bad for the winning. I should have stepped up.
But to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And too long on the shot. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:53 left to play here in the 4th. Wiggins outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron up top. From deep 3-point land. And Ware pulls it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was
Yep.
The one player
Gucci,
that
man.
really stands out, of course,
all
in
love,
this
dude.
one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
That wasn't a bad shot. That wasn't a bad shot.
And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has
I
got
knew what
it.
it said very late, so you guys remember how to
Back
time
up.
it. Next time, don't hold the
He
button
can't
too
hit
long.
that time.
Try to be a little
Good
quick
work
on the release.
defensively by Hachimura. And here is Doncic off on the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
.24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to LeBron.
What's up, Sweat?
And the three ball is good.
Shouts out to you.
LeBron's got 44.
Yeah, they suck the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van...
All right. DJ, why don't you do it in Sydney?
All new episode of NBA 2K TV.
In the My Career storyline, you come across a lot of NBA players, one of which is Scoot Henderson.
And we caught up with him while recording his scene. He gave us some tips on how to use him in NBA 2K. Take a look.
I got some 2K TV answers to put out tomorrow. Hey, DJ, if you want the answers, I'll send you a link. The 2K TV answers came out today for the VC. I could just screenshot the answers, and just send it to your phone, bro. Or I can just send you the link to where I can send you the actual link. You feel me? To where I get the answers from. It literally comes out every Friday, and yeah, it's just that simple. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't know what's going on. You sure your buttons ain't stuck? What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very exciting episode of NBA 2K25. Hey, with my goons, hey, with my nephew, we out here getting W's. Making it do what it do. Hey, shouts out to you, Sweaty. God bless you, fam. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Shouts out to you. Thank you. Love you, man. Hope you're enjoying the game. I said we out here with the fam. We out here balling. Getting these dubs. Make it do what it do, you know?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. It's the 2010s team taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Curry outside. They get it back.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the 2010s team making a change here. 24, Kobe Bryant. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Milwaukee with the ball. Giannis outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Giannis. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. It's Moncrief on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Bryant with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Curry can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Moncrief's shot is off. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Screen by Bryant. Curry's shot is off. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. On deep, Robertson hits the three-point bomb.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Outside for Curry. Screen by Bryant. To end the run, Curry's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Moncrief's shot is off. Bryant right side. From deep LeBron. Rebound Milwaukee. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Moncrief. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Pass to Moncrief. And Kareem throws it down.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Kobe. The shot's good from Robertson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Giannis outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. Guarded by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Moncrief's got 5 now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Giannis drives in. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Pass to Curry. There's a screen by Bryant. For the three. Curry can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. And here is Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup. He has 6.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Curry. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Milwaukee leading by 21. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Bryant looking over the floor. From deep, James. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Giannis. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll reach.
I'm about to grade out if I want to do something, man.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Damn it, man. How many fucking
Looking to
turnovers
make
got to
plays
go?
for others. We've seen this
Four
from them
turnovers.
all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Outside Curry. There's a screen by Bryant. And Stephen Curry gets the three. He has 5.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
First team foul.
Huh?
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Kicks it out to James. Lets it go with a 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Robertson outside. To the middle. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Giannis high post. And the dunk by Giannis.
And the D was there, but it just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Not against an athlete like this guy.
You're so right, Greg. The defense needs to be more than just there. I mean, it has to be perfect. Back to Robertson. Here's Moncrief. No good with the triple. To the paint. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Back to Curry. Robertson with the steal. Pass to Moncrief.
Oh, good.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing.
I don't know how many
Here's
turnovers.
Johnson.
I like four turnovers.
First personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Curry will bring it up for the 2010s team. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball,
Yo, shouts out to you, man. Thank you for tuning in.
he'll reward you.
Shooting foul.
Welcome.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, man.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense
Thumbs up,
there
please.
in an impossible situation.
What happened? Yeah.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yep.
Curry looking around. Screen by James. Puts it up.
Taking a shot. Oh, and I greened it. That's crazy. Hey, DJ. Oh, man, you gotta see this shit. Gotcha. Did you get it? DJ? That shit was tough. Yep, yep. Yeah, they're putting in his profile, so just give him a moment.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here we go. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the 2010s team facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Now here's Curry. Pass to Durant. Over Randolph. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And a wide open look for James. Sinks the triple.
Let's go.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Hey, that was an assist almost. Look at it.
Misses the three.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Damn.
Rejected by Gasol.
Rejected.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Three-pointer. Second chance shot. Gasol. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D from Howard. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Taking about 5 seconds. Yes.
And the 2010s team making a change here.
Coming up to the floor for the away team, number 30.
Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Gasol with the steal. Morant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
Right side, Conley. Here's Morant.
And that's what Howard is known for, that lockdown defense, which is truly suffocating.
To the inside. Morant. Great D that time from Giannis.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Harden, no good. Conley with it to the paint. Here's Gasol, and he banks in the layup.
Well, not much you can do there defensively. Marc Gasol, just too much size to stop from that range.
Here's Harden. Randolph grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis.
Man, that was a steal, bro. That's crazy.
Jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't
nice shot.
Dunking every single play, so I need different types of
Nice
finishes
shot.
to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And stolen by Gasol. Conley with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Really left alone that time. Morant's got 13. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, he is slippery, bro. Shit.
Here's Curry. Giannis right side. Randolph grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Memphis leading by 9. Morant outside. Right side Gasol. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now Randolph. James Harden missing on the 3. No good from Gasol. Here's Curry with the 3. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Curry. Puts up a 3. Here's
Come on, baby.
And Howard with the stuff.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Pass to Gasol. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
And the first one drops.
And what do you like about Gasol? He can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Harden. Pass to LeBron. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Not bad. Slightly late.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. 6 seconds left in the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Gasol.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, how about the defensive activity of Marc Gasol and then the presence of mind to use the push-ahead pass.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter.
And they stole my steal. They stole my steal.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
It's Curry outside. Zach Randolph with the rebound. And it's Randolph with the ball for Memphis. 17-point lead, their biggest. And it's Morant missing. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Gasol.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
They set the pick. It's Harden with the drive. Mike Conley with the rebound.
You're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Trailing by 17. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Morant with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Memphis moving it around. Over in the corner, Gasol hits the three-point bomb. Gasol's got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, you size up the defense, you know when to rise and fire and to catch and shoot. Marc Gasol doing work.
Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I was going to say we'll take slightly late.
Here's Morant. Missed inside. And stolen by Gasol. Morant, the bounce pass. Pass to Gasol. The putback. And Gasol able to finish.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team. At the line for the away team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And they get it back. Basket good. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Here's Curry.
No, I did not mean to take that.
Solid defense from Gasol.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
A low post specialist who also rebounds it well. Randolph really brings it, knows his strengths, and plays to him.
Pass to Conley. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randolph.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Now the Grizzlies with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Memphis with it. Gasol on the wing. And stolen by James.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Curry with it. Conley picks him up. Screen by Giannis. To halt the run. And the layup good by Curry.
Thank you.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That one is off. And he's good on the second. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on an 18-7 run. It's the crossover, and that one's good. Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Harden inside the three-point line. Mike Conley with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Memphis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot's good from Gasol. 1:36 left in the first half of the game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The layup off target. Fast break Memphis. It's Gasol missing. Harden outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, what a surprise. James Harden has finished a play with contact and gets a chance for the three-point the old-fashioned way. Nicely done, James.
At the line for one.
Harden no good on the free throw. Morant with a wide open look. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter. Curry with it. Gasol covering. Back to Curry. Fires it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Thank you.
And how about
thank you.
vision from Antetokounmpo?
Oh, he broke me. Look at that.
Decision maker improves his passing each and every year.
Hey, what's up, Baxter?
Curry attacking. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And stolen by LeBron. And the foul on Harden.
What?
That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, that was a bullshit call.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the
He
contact.
flopped on you.
Here's Morant. 21 points in the game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Gasol.
Well, the activity of Marc Gasol gets the defense to react and an opportunity to make some free throws.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. 16 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Howard. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
I'll tell you, once Marc Gasol gets to the rim, turn the lights out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. The first free throw is good. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Harden outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Fires from deep. Harden's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Gasol. Down low. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 8 points.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
And Gasol sends it back. They recover it. Morant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Antetokounmpo. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Outside Gasol. At the elbow, it's Gasol. To the paint. Here's Conley. Good, and the assist.
Yeah, like the block and the stopper.
Conley's got 4 this quarter. To stop the run. And Curry puts it in.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
To the left wing. Here's Gasol, and it's Memphis with another.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
Here's Howard. Buries it down low.
Bad.
6 points for him.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Morant. Curry with the steal. James in the post. Zach Randolph with the rebound. And it's Randolph with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Conley with the 3. Good on the triple. Conley's got 11 points.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Curry shot is off.
Very early.
Again,
Yeah.
Memphis running the court
Very
in
early.
transition. Count that one. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's Curry with the 3. Grizzlies
Slightly
with the
late.
rebound.
Come on, man.
Outside Conley. Inside. And Gasol slams it in.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall. Duncan probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Second point for the foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Pass to Morant. Offside Gasol. Over LeBron.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
No good from Gasol. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harden inside the three-point line. That one misses.
It's almost like he's trying
right.
to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
1:10 left to play here in the third. Here's Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Left side Gasol. No good that time. Good D by Howard. And so it's the 2010s team with it.
I was like a motherfucker.
Got a piece of it. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Plays it in.
That was a beautiful play, pass, and the screen board. I was lagging like a bitch.
11 points in the quarter.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Morant outside. Gasol. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gasol's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Memphis with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Harden. Looking to end his cold spell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Nice.
Now Morant. Here he goes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the 2010s team.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Here's Harden. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Morant outside. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to Howard. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Pass to Gasol. Over LeBron. Gasol's shot is good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a...
Oh, what about that dunk?
Whoa, special. My goodness.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Here's Morant. And that one drops. Morant's got 25 points.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
To the middle. Here's Gasol. Dwight Howard pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the 2010s team. Here's Conley. And finish off by Gasol.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Pass to Morant. Gasol's shot is good. 1 point in the game.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Gasol has been aggressive, and he's forcing the defense to adjust.
Harden, no good. Memphis with the ball to the left side wing. And here's Conley outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randolph.
Boy, what a savvy veteran. Zach Randolph, what a nice job sharing the basketball. So pretty.
On its way from Curry for two. No good off the front iron. And they're running. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Conley. To the inside. Howard with the steal. Here's Curry. Finished off the break.
Well, you know, off any missed opportunity on one end, Steph Curry has got his mind on getting out in transition and a bucket there waiting for him at the end.
Outside Conley. Tries it from 19. And the Grizzlies check on two more.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Curry outside.
Oh, just slightly late, man.
What dominating the
oh my God
looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Morant's got 27.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And the shot goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Outside, Gasol. Back to Randolph. No good. Good D by Giannis. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Back to Morant. Gasol a screen. 6 to shoot. Conley's shot is off.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Curry's shot is off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Randolph. Memphis moving it around. They grab their own miss. Conley for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
At the line for the
and so Mike Conley nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's James. Gets an open look and hits.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Morant scanning the floor. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris.
Hey, we made some VC for that. Huh? Yo, these are what's all stars. Yo, DJ, can we do the East All Stars? Because I didn't want to interrupt you guys while you were talking, but you clicked the button right before I was going to say something. I only say that because I can't seem to find Steph's fucking timing, bro. I just feel like I feel like I shoot better with Luke, and the East All Stars got Luke. Have you seen the lineup? That's funny.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the 2010s team facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Gasol. All sorts of time. Nice shot by Randolph.
Yeah, as a former rebounder myself, I love the aggressiveness on the glass. Randolph is showing absolute determination grabbing those boards.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
You got to hit square, click on your character, and see if they give you the option of for Kobe. Leonard's pretty awesome. He got some great mid-range and a great shot. On the person. He got good defense too. I think he got like 1 or 2 championships.
Inside to the middle and stolen by Gasol. To the inside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Persistence pays that time for Gasol. Great effort not giving up.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Irving for 3.
Slightly
offensive rebound. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gasol. Back to
Good
Conley.
defense.
Out to Morant. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Gasol does not hesitate to throw his weight around, and as a result, he turns garbage into points.
Irving from long range.
Oh.
It's rebounded by Memphis.
Very early, very tight.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Morant with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark. Back to Irving. 18 feet out. The rebound by Gasol.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Giannis outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
They're killing you with this.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Now here is Conley. Right side Gasol. And finish off by Gasol.
Really a short trip to the rack for Gasol there.
A deep three from Leonard. No good, unable to end this run.
Slightly early, not bad.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check with maybe a step out of his range.
For Memphis, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. No good on the free throw.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
And so it's the 2010s team with it. 9-point game. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass
I tried to pass it to you in the paint.
And Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow.
Giannis just doesn't stop working, plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Memphis leading by 5. Gasol's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Irving from long range. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the away team. Number 30.
Conley with it. To the paint.
What's up?
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's so focused as a player. Gasol sticks with his play and just draws the foul on that shot.
I think your uncle already put that setting for you.
Taking 2 shots.
I think
And
he
good
did.
on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Curry. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Good cut.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a 9-point lead. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Howard. Outside Leonard for 3. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
An occasional over the back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Down low. Leonard inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Conley from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to Curry. Giannis inside. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Physical defense, nothing new to Giannis because he faces that every night.
Pass to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Howard with the steal. Lobbed up there for Howard. Gasol with the steal. Offensive rebound. Curry on the wing. launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Outside Gasol. Pass to Conley. The three from Morant. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities. And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And great, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
6 to shoot. Conley gets the bucket.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Here's Curry. And Gasol sends it back. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He gets that one. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis. Giannis showing creativity.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw no good for Giannis. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Pass to Conley. Out to Morant. Back to Conley. From about 19 feet. That one goes. Count it. Gasol's got 13.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
And Howard with the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And it's Morant at the elbow. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And the second free throw, good. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Curry. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The shot by Curry, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. 9-point game. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Good D by Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A minute 50 left here in the second. Outside Randolph. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 15 points.
Gasol, such a remarkable offensive talent. It's a joy watching him do his thing.
Screen by Giannis. They get it again.
I felt like he getting slightly late there. Like,
good work defensively by Gasol.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randolph. 7 points in the game.
Gasol's confidence is something to behold. No hesitation or second guessing off the catch. That's really good work.
Curry outside. The rebound.
Come on, man.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
How about the physicality there by Leonard? Charging in and through the contact to get that one up.
Pass to Randolph. We've got 28 seconds left for the first half of basketball. And so it's the 2010s team with it. They trail by 11. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
To the inside. And stolen by Howard. And Harden launches it from deep. And so
that would have been nice to have made it.
Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. 9-point game. Giannis right side. Giannis is double. Curry with a wide open look. Three corners off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Gasol. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding a shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
Poke loose. Stolen by Randolph. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Conley. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Harden. Curry on the wing. For the three. Gasol with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Scooped up. Here's Gasol. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gasol's got 19 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Gasol. Memphis with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. Pass to Giannis. To the paint. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, when you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And finished off by Gasol.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Curry, oh, the concentration.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And then Randolph slams it in.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound
from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside Gasol. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. Giannis with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Here's Conley. And Randolph now top of the key. They double team Randolph. Gasol with it. And it's Howard picking him up. They get it back. It's good on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down.
God damn, yo.
And he has been ice cold
Ice
from
fucking
beyond the
cold.
arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Gasol. And the rejection by Giannis. They need this one. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside for Curry. Screen by Giannis. Fires the three. Curry can't get it to go.
Slightly early.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Gasol. The rebound by Harden. Giannis with it. Gasol covering. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
For Memphis, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Memphis, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw. 8 seconds left in the third. Outside for Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randolph's got 9 points.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Gasol has been leading the charge for Memphis. Scoring.
Hey, what's up, Janelle? How you doing? What's up, mama? What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing, man?
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
How are you? How are the beautiful angels? God bless you guys.
To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well,
good. I'm really good. Thank you, guys.
Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
God bless you too, love.
Here's Randolph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, because Zach Randolph plays with such force and physicality, it's hard to guard him without fouling.
And Zach Randolph drops them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the 2010s team. Stolen by Randolph. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And the shot goes down. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game ends.
Oh, Clark! Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Outside Gasol. Pass to Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Inside. A nice shot by Gasol.
And that's your all-star center. Gasol making a play. He gives this team a lot of size and a lot of toughness on both ends.
Here's Curry. Offensive rebound. Howard. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
A 3 from Morant. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Randolph.
Not bad. Play late. Wide open.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
Here's Gasol. Lays it up off the glass. Gasol's got 14 points here in the second half.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Curry with the steal. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Bullshit call, ref.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
On its way from Curry for 2. No good with the wing jumper.
Oh, nice, boy.
What a rough second half for him shooting the basketball.
Rough second half, that was
a pass-first mentality at this point.
And finished off by Leonard.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Kawhi, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
And Leonard, no good on that one. Memphis leading by 23. Outside Gasol. Pass to Randolph. Out to Morant. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randolph. Morant's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Memphis. Screen by Giannis. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Randolph.
How is that defense very
he's
tight?
He's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Good looking screen by Gasol. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Gasol.
Given how crafty Gasol is, it's difficult trying to stick to him, especially in these screen and roll sets. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Memphis with the ball. Conley with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Gasol. It's good. Gasol's got 31 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Randolph. Lays it up and banks it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Gasol. Now here's Morant. Pass to Gasol. Gasol deciding where to go with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, working flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge.
Give me somebody with Luca, man. Let's see if we can do some Luca magic. I know you gonna. I don't know. Three, two, one. Even on the Eastern All Stars.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the Lakers facing the Charlotte Hornets. Now here's Walker. Outside Jones. Lets it go from the wing. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected. O'Neal. Up top, Bryant. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
A nice shot by Rice.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Bryant outside. From behind the arc. Can't hit that one.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
He goes up. Yeah. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Goes up on the wing. No good off the glass.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Bryant. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
A deep three. Knocked loose.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Charlotte's shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, the thing about Walker, he plays the game with a smile. He enjoys the game of basketball as much as we enjoy broadcasting.
And they're on the run. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
This is where Walker really burns you. Once he turns on those jets, forget about it.
Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Rice. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. Lakers trail by 6. James with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. The shot by James, no good. Second shot opportunity. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Walker for 3. Charlotte again missing. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
It's going to be on LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Lakers on D. Trailing by 2. Pass to Rice. Fires for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's West. Bryant outside. Over Jones. Rebounded by Mourning.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Nice shot by Walker.
Making enough threes to keep the D honest. Walker isn't a guy you leave alone.
Screen by O'Neal. James deciding where to go with it.
Wow.
And they're on the break.
Wow. Wow.
Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got
Some
9.
bullshit. They didn't touch him.
And early on,
Like
they've
that,
been on a
his legs
tear.
like that.
Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big
God
offensive push.
damn, bro. What's that?
Moving it up. Here's Jones.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Out to James to halt the run. Ooh, poked away.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Pass to Rice. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Outside Walker. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 12.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The Lakers call timeout.
She got me lit. Okay. Take one more hit for the night. That's it. This is my last time up for the night, bro. One.
Number 22. Elton
James outside. Screen by O'Neal to stop the run. The shot by James, no good.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
And it's blocked. And they recover it. Outside Walker. And another basket for Charlotte.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Out to James. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Baylor. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. And Walker's got the ball here for Charlotte. They lead by 17. Nice move. And
that's not Kobe Bryant. Took him out.
Walker's got 16 points now.
He literally substituted him for somebody else. Some weirdo I've never seen before.
That's how he beats the bigger guys to find those shots.
Now here's O'Neal. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it
Just call timeout.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, if you hit that button and you don't have the ball, you're in the foul.
Johnson on the wing.
That's all right.
Puts up the 8-footer.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
And
you didn't know that, little buddy.
Time here.
Yep, it should be like that actual pause button or something. I don't know. The pause and the foul, that shit fucked my head up a few times. Hit the square button, little buddy. Go down to your guy. Where it says D-Baylor. Click on him and put Kobe. Did you have too many fouls or you graded out? they put him on because of team grade, bro. Because for that intentional foul. What other team choices we got? They got Dirk, the Hurt Nowitzki. Where you at, dig it? You change your preferences? Dig it? Gotcha.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Jones. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's acquired. The rebound by Johnson.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And he's good on the three ball.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
Here's Doncic. Nowitzki a screen. And Doncic, here we go. In close. Nowitzki, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And they double up Doncic. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Walker. Here's Rice. Hits it from three-point range. Rice has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise!
Dallas making a switch here.
Number 24, Jim Jackson.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range.
Man, you got to respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Johnson outside. Over Nowitzki. Here's Walker. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Dallas. Lets it go with the three. The shot, no good. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Walker. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And what hustle from Walker in transition, blitzing up the court to support the fast break.
On the wing, Doncic. Here's Donaldson. Jackson from long range. And another shot. And Donaldson gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
He was all alone on that one.
And a master at creating space. Walker can get his shot off in a variety of ways.
To the inside. Stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Jackson misses.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Charlotte moving it around. Rice, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now, here's Doncic. Scoreless thus far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning. The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first one falls.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
He's perfect from the line this time. Charlotte leading by 4. Walker goes in. Here's Rice. Offensive rebound. Mourning. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Pass to Blackman. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. That one wide left. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Walker with it. Down low. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Doncic to the middle. It's tipped. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And yes, it's good.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
Dallas,
Yo, this is some bullshit.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Rice. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Count the basket.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Rice. Sinks the three-pointer. Rice has got 11.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Thank you.
He's got 5.
Nice screen.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here's Walker. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Doncic right side. Pass to Jackson. And they're moving it up. Here's Walker. Finished off the break. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Jones, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Johnson. And good, and it takes him off the right iron and down.
Big size difference there, and he takes advantage. You got to exploit the mismatch.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Taking 2 shots.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Mavericks trailed by 10. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Donaldson. 6 points for him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Hornets leading by 12. Walker looking for an opening. It's deflected. Here's Blackman. He has yet to score.
Larry Johnson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Charlotte. Here's Blackman. Banked in off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Jackson. Jackson hits both of them. Charlotte leading by Johnson in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Johnson's got 6 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Walker, bounce pass. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 10.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
On the wing, Doncic. No good on the triple. Jones, no one around him. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2, Larry Johnson.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trailed by 16. Nowitzki outside. Nowitzki a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That's short off the rim. Pass to Rice. Launches a 3. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Here's Dallas. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Mourning. Offensive rebound. From down in the low post, it goes. Donaldson's got 8 points.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
To the paint. Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
No, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5.
Oh, come on.
Charlotte leading by 16. Here's Rice. Here's Johnson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. How?
All the turnovers I got, man, for trying to get it to nephew, man. They kicked me out. He's the best fucking wrist practice I ever had in my life right now. Yeah. Hey, we was up that last game. We was just up. We was up by like what? How many points? Let me go on the stream. I could have sworn that. I could have sworn we were up.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. It's the 2010s team taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Rice. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Outside, Jones. It doesn't go for him.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And And the rejection by Harden. Here's KD. Lays it up and off the glass. KD's got the game going with his first points of the game for the 2010s team. Walker with it. Outside, Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
James, no good. Here's Rice. Kicks it out to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Harden. Here's KD.
Ooh.
And KD throws it down.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Pass to Mourning. Here's Rice. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Curry. James outside. Another shot. He lays it in.
LeBron James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Here's Johnson. Here's Mourning. Pass to Rice. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kept alive. Howard, good.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Timeout. It's timeout call.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets. Into the 2010s team. Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Johnson, wide open. He fires.
2010s.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the 2010s team.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Outside, James. The shot. They get it back. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Pass to Jones. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Nice.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And the rejection by Giannis. And here's James outside. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Inside. Pass to Rice. They need this. Launches it. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Rice has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Charlotte. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 3-point lead. Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good.
So you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Johnson from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Curry looking around. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Man, I love being right now.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Here's Walker. Johnson up top. Tries it from 19. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And because of Walker's elite scoring ability, things just open up for the rest of his teammates.
Tipped away. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Charlotte calls timeout. The 2010s team on D. It's a three-point game. And that one drops. Jones has got 5.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Now here's Curry. Pass to James. And Mourning sends it back. They recover it. And so it looks like it'll still be the 2010s ball. Here's LeBron. Tries yet again. Hornets with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Johnson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Pass to Rice. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
From deep, James. Another miss by LeBron.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's LeBron. Kemba Walker making his last shot.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 2010s team. Trailing by 5. Back to LeBron. Here's Harden on the wing. Screen by Giannis. From deep, James.
Yeah.
Beyond the arc and then some. James has got 7.
Good try.
Way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
They get it again. Mourning. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
James fires from way outside. Again, James missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Curry. And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Another miss by LeBron. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And the rejection by LeBron.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Fires from deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ahead. Here's Mourning. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Mourning's got his second basket.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Walker. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Screen by Giannis. It's Curry outside. The Hornets pull it in. Now Johnson. He's got 7. From deep, Walker connects from three-point range. Walker's got 9.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Harden. Still without a basket. Stolen by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That's the Mourning. The rebound by Harden.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
You love to see Giannis get aggressive like that, ensuring they convert there with the putback jam.
And the basket by Jones.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
LeBron James.
On the free throw, no good. Hornets leading by 14. Here's Jones. Good D by Harden. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Walker. He's got 9. This one for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's LeBron. The second effort. Antetokounmpo. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Jones, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got 13.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Lets it go from deep. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Rice. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Rice, no good. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's Murray outside.
Ah, come on.
Murray Johnson grabs the miss.
Slightly late. Beautiful screen, bro.
Here's Rice. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
His goal is to get the defense rattled. Walker can do it with his shooting, his passing, or the ability to draw fouls.
For Charlotte, they look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That's good from Walker. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. Fast break now for Charlotte. Walker's shot is off. Right side Curry. Giannis outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Walker. And the shot falls short this time. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Trailing by 19. Screen by Giannis. Curry outside. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
They grabbed their own miss. Charlotte moving it around. Rice hits the three-point bomb. Rice has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Giannis on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Charlotte leading by 21. Left side, Jones. Pass to Rice. There's the three. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Outside Curry. Now Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here's Jones. 16 points for him. Here's Walker. Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 9 points for Johnson.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, some coaches call that an error of commission. You're giving effort, trying to make something happen. You'll live with a few of those.
Walker's shot is off. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Shot's good by Rice.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Curry. Shoots over Walker. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
Who's that, assholes?
On the wing, Walker. Walker missing again. And Doc Rivers is called
I need a drink.
Timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
On the court, your hot squad. Fans from the section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Giannis inside.
Set up, set up.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Rice. Lets the three fly. Drops in the tray. Rice has got 21.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Here's Harden. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
The shot, no good. Good D by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Rice. Here's the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Fast break now for Charlotte. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
The Hornets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Rice. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Giannis. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
From deep, Johnson. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to knock out.
That is a great finish! Oh, my.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Walker's got 15 points. Outside for Curry. Shoots the three. The rebound by Larry Johnson.
Not sure why he keeps trying to score deep here. It's just not his night.
And here's Walker outside. And James pulls it down.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
2 shots.
Big time, Giannis.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rice has got 28 points for the game.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
It's good. Walker's got 17.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Stephen Curry.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Rice off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And good that time.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Hornets leading by 23. Here's Rice. Drills the three-pointer. Rice has got 31 points.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles.
.146 left in the first half of the game. No good on the triple. And even 3-on-3 break. Back to Giannis. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And Howard really gets up for those putback slams. That's the price you pay when you give him room.
Pass to Rice. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Rice has got 34.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow it.
Oh, come on. Wide open. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Oh, beautiful.
Point shot. It really has looked
those things don't
here
come
in
like
the
that.
second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And, yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Warning with it. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Johnson. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. Walker with the rebound. Here's Rice. Hits it from three-point range. 37 points for him.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hornets ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Outside Curry. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Curry, here we go.
Biden, that's about to go out. Oh, my God. Oh, no,
Here's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Rice. Pass to Johnson. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
They set the pick. Harden with it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Harden's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 2010s team. Walker taking his time here. There's the lob to the hoop. And Jones slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
A little bit.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the 2010s team.
Oh,
and
no,
the double up Antetokounmpo. To the middle.